Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Soul Star Sketching. I'm your host Soul. I'm the guy that sketches all this stuff, and we're gonna get right into it. Today, I'm gonna work slightly backwards. I'm just showing you the finished product of what I did for the finale to my X-Men vs. My Hero Academia pieces, because I'm doing it for a whole week in celebration of my 1,000 subscribers. And by the way, still love y'all because we're still growing. We might hit 2,000 soon. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. But I'm taking it in stride, man. I'm taking it in stride. So you see here, that's the finished version of it, and I'm going to show you my process, how I did this one by one, alright? So here we go. Alright? We got Wolverine versus Froppy. So first off, Wolverine, the most popular character of all X-Men, is here. How I did with this is I used two triangles, one small, one big, and I just build the body after that, alright? I just build block upon block upon block. What I'm doing mostly is like using ovals, circles, triangles, things like that. Just your basic shapes to get it all in there. You can probably see it in there too. Mostly like circles and ovals, because that's the easiest to do. But yeah, to give you a little history about Wolverine, in case you don't know already, he's the most famous X-Men of all time. Dear God, everybody and their mama know who this guy is. I'm telling you, man. Everybody knows who this guy is. Like, even people who don't even read comics or know much about Marvel, they heard of Wolverine. They know who Logan is. Because, well, you know, Hugh Jackman, he kind of made that role famous. So, there you go. But Wolverine, in case you don't know, for those, we'll call it the dummies version of it, just to kind of keep it the speed here, he's basically a, well, fits the name, he's Wolverine. He's a savage in fights, he's a savage on the streets. Look, Logan belongs to the streets, alright? His real name is James Howlett, but he goes by Logan mostly because it's just how he, well, there's a whole lot of messing around with his head. He has a lot of mental issues mostly. The main thing is his memory is usually kind of screwed, like a lot. That's his main thing for the character, and it's been a mainstay for years and years. He's been portrayed by, like I said, Hugh Jackman throughout the X-Men films. He's one of my favorite characters too in the original 1992 series, the X-Men, of course, from Fox Kids. And that was a fun show, and the comics are just as crazy. He is hands down one of those trained fighters ever. Everybody and their mama wants a piece of this guy. Either they love him or they hate him, but otherwise, it's the Wolverine. You're gonna get what you're gonna get. And to give you an idea what I'm doing here, I'm just adding the claws in. I'm using my special brush tool here to make him look nice and clean. Then I add in like little layers. I'm just basically making him look as good as possible, alright guys? Because when you make somebody like Wolverine, you gotta get in his mindset. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in this guy's mind. He's a savage, he's a beast half the time. He doesn't mean to be, but he kind of is, because that's just how that's his whole character. He basically, he got messed up in the head, alright? He had a lot of experiments done to him, a lot of stuff happened to this guy. It messed with his head so much that he's basically he's screwed for life, no matter what. So, he's like the guy I like to call basically the worst amnesia case of all time. And while, you know, some piece of his history has been revealed, and we know, if you don't know what his powers are at this point, look, he can regenerate his whole entire body, pretty much. He almost can't die. He can also protrude these claws that were later adapted to become adamantium claws. Adamantium is basically a special metal in the Marvel Universe, like vibranium is for Wakanda. And as you can see here, I'm just basically making sure it looks okay and all that. And next we got up is, well, Suyu. Also known as Froppy. She is, you know what? She's not only a fan favorite, she's a personal favorite as well. Like, she's basically she's a frog girl. I'm just gonna be honest, she's a frog girl. That's her character. She's a frog, right? Okay? She has the most memeable, derpy face in all My Hero Academia. And this girl makes me laugh, she does. But she's still one of my favorite characters of all time in the series, because I know that her power is not that great. I'll be honest. Her power is literally just being a frog. There's even a character in X-Men who, same power almost, basically same exact thing, as a frog, goes by Toad. He's a joke of a character. Now, when Froppy was first revealed to me, I thought she was like a joke character too. I'm just like, oh man, it's literally like a frog girl. What the hell is she gonna do? No. Don't sleep on Froppy now. Hold on a second. First off, this is Best Girl. In my opinion, anyway. Best Girl. I've seen in the series how much of a badass she can be. Like, this girl can fight. Number one, she can actually fight. Number 2, she knows her power very well. Is it a frog power? Yeah, but she can use it well though. That's the thing. And secondly of all, seriously, she is one of the most kindest characters I've ever seen in all anime. One of the nicest. Like, you can't even hate the girl. It's too hard to hate her. I'm not saying she'll be the greatest hero of all time in the future or anything like that. I'm saying more like she make a great hero in general because she understands she has empathy. Very strong empathy for all people. And I can vibe with that. I like characters like that. The ones who just happen to be there and they can actually, help you out too. Will she ever become a main character in her own series? Probably not, but I would totally read it though. I think she's interesting enough. And she's basically known for wearing like wetsuit type outfits and whatnot because, again, I said it like 100 times now, she's a frog girl. She's literally a frog girl. That's her whole bit, okay? Her whole bit is being half frog. But she does the bit very well though. She, like I said, basically has frog powers, so, or frog quirk, as they would call it in their universe. So, like I said, frog, so she has great agility, she can hop very high, she has a very long sticky tongue, she can release this weird slime substance thing. I don't know what the hell you call it. I don't know what you call it, man. And she also, by the way, it's not superpower, but I think it's important to note, she's intuitive. I've noticed that a lot in the series, both in the manga and the anime. She's a very intuitive person. Like, seriously, she can read the room quick and just deduce everything at once. Is she the smartest character? No. She's the strongest character? No, she is not. But she's one of the characters that you can rely on? Hell yes. Hell yes. I'll say it again. Hell yes. You can depend on this girl. You really can. And right here, when I'm messing around right now is the gradients, because I'm trying to make sure I'm getting this right. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting, like, the characters in just right. Like, portray them the way they're portrayed. So I'm using a special brush tool. It looks like a paint, like how you call it? Like Bob Ross's wet on wet. Is like to call it. Is he like to call it the wet on wet style? It's not that far off, really. It's like a 3 brush tool. I know it sounds weird when I say it like that. The 3 brush tool in Krita, what it is like it's literally 3 brushes at once, slapping together at once. I would not advise this for anybody who doesn't know jack squat about painting, okay? If you're not confident enough in your skill to paint, or if you're just simply afraid to experiment, I would not advise that to you, because that's not easy. It's not an easy brush to control either. But once you get used to it though, let me tell you, look at the results I got. This looks great. As you can see here, I'm just basically getting it all in. I'm trying to make sure that everything fits pretty well. And later on, as you're gonna see, I'm gonna add in the colors for the lighting on them, because I can't just leave just empty space. I gotta have something there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put something. I can't just put nothing. It just looks weird, man. It looks weird. Now, I know this is not really Wolverine's colors. I mean, it is his colors, but not like, the true color. You know what I'm trying to say. What I'm doing right here is what's called the Art Deco style. If you don't know the Art Deco style, I want you to look up the Timverse, or the better known as the DC Animated Universe art style, okay? Because they use the Art Deco style a lot. Like, it's in their Bible, pretty much. It basically is their Bible. And in case you don't know, I am a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series, so much that I make sure I purposely put in something that reminds me of it in some way or forms. It was in my drawings or in my coloring. In this particular case, it's going to be the coloring, because Art Deco is more like, how should I put this? It's like a minimalist style in a way, but it's also beautiful. Like, every time you see it, it always stands out. And that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that my stuff stands out at all times. So I try to give it the best color that I can, or just like the best style that I can, or anything that just matches with it. So even though I know for a fact these are not Wolverine's true, I mean, it is his colors, but not really. It's hard to explain. Look, just Google them, okay? I'm not about to explain this all day. Just Google it. I know same thing for Froppy as well. I know it's not her true color, but it's very much close enough. The main thing we keep focused on is trying to make sure that they look good and that the colors match up with what they're doing in the action, because the main thing I want for this is the movements, alright? Movement is key with this particular piece, because both these characters are known for, like, they're mobile as hell, pretty much. Especially Wolverine, but especially Froppy as well. That's the only reason I mostly decided to pick these two, because Wolverine, in case you don't know already, he was the top pick and basically the only pick for my community tab on what should I draw from the finale. So there you go, guys. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. And let me know in the comments what you think, or when we, more suggestions, whatnot. Go ahead. I prefer if you use community tab though. That'd be great. That'd be nice. I want you to use it. I really do. And yeah, I'm basically wrapping this up right here. So I'm just gonna let you know that if you want some of my designs, I'm about to leave a link at the bottom for Redbubble. Redbubble is kind of like Etsy in a way. Makes art designs, but it's print on demand with this one. So it makes it a whole lot easier for myself, because Etsy can be kind of a pain in the butt. I'll be honest about that one. And yeah, that's really about all I gotta say for today. So instead of me jabbering on and on and on, boring the crap out of you with all this, I'm gonna just let you sit here and watch this. And I might make a few little notations, maybe I'll say something silly, but I think this is pretty good right here. And well, the finale of this, I highly enjoyed it. So I thank you all so much for joining me on this whole entire week, dear God, of X-Men versus My Hero Academia. I am definitely on to a different subject now, so we're all gonna get some peace. All right, I appreciate you, I love you, and please, please, please be sure to like and share and subscribe to this channel and let people know about this channel. Please let them know. I want them to definitely know who the hell I am. We doing it out here, y'all. All right, peace.